I started off riding because of my family. We would go up the mountains once or twice every year, and everybody had dirt bikes and quads. And the girls in the family would always beg to get on the backs of quads. And I would too when I was little. Then after a while, I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to ride for myself. So my cousin had this little tiny quad, and we would take turns on it, and we just never got off of that thing. And that's all we did once we got up the mountains. We would just look forward to it, and that's all we would do. I don't know, growing up, at first everybody's like, oh, you're a girl riding, that's cool. And they give you some props just because you're a girl riding, but that's pretty much all you get. Because then you get people that are like, you can't ride that thing, you'll kill yourself. And I'm like, I can ride it. Like, why can't I? I've been riding since I was little.
I started riding dirt bikes from my older uncles and siblings riding, and I started off, you know, following in their footsteps. Like riding, I started with a mini bike, and then little by little stepped up to a bigger and bigger bike.
I definitely ride for an adrenaline rush. There's a certain point when you come up on a jump where you just have to commit to it, and you either perform to the best of your ability and it feels amazing when you land, or everything can go wrong all at once. And you just have to kind of get up and check to make sure nothing's broken.
I've learned on just about anything motor driven. You know, it started with mini bikes, go-karts, even golf carts, anything that went. Riding mowers, anything that we could drive around for an adrenaline rush. And then eventually I got to my first dirt bike, which was I think a 1974 YZ80, and that was my first two-stroke. And that's all I grew up around was two-strokes. And I can't leave out the four-wheeler, Suzuki Quad Sport, but that's what everybody learned to ride on originally, because that's kind of what you learn to use a clutch on first. But after that, you gotta grow up and get on a two-stroke.
Riding is dangerous, but when I'm older and my kids ask me where my scars are from, I'd rather say I fell off my dirt bike than I fell out of the bathtub.